Judo's pound-for-pound king is the already legendary Shohei Ono. The Japanese sensation burst onto the scene in 2012 and wasted no time in claiming the world title in Rio 1 year later, with probably the greatest throw ever seen in a World Championship final. After a shock loss in 2014, he showed true greatness to bounce back in 2015, taking his second world title. Just 12 months later in Rio, he went one step further, overcoming the brilliant Orodjov of Azerbaijan to become Olympic champion. But Ono then stepped away from Judo, leaving a void that was filled by Hashimoto Soichi, his teammate and the current world number one, whose dynamic and unusual style of Judo, including his Hashimoto special, catapulted him to the world title in 2017, where it was once again Orodjov having to settle for silver. And 1 year later, Hashimoto looked set to defend his title in Baku. But An Chang Grim had other ideas. An outrageous combination from the Korean, launching Hashimoto. Ippon, and a new world champion. An finally realizing his potential and taking the title away from Japan for the first time in 9 years. But after 2 years away from Judo's showpiece event, the King returned in Tokyo 2019. Ono was back with a vengeance and showed why he is already considered a true great, blowing away a world-class field with power, speed, and an incredible variety of techniques. Surely it was his destiny to return to the top in Tokyo. Awaiting him in the final was a familiar face, Orodjov, whose form suggested this time he might go all the way. But Ono was ruthless, condemning Orodjov to a third global silver with a sensational Uchimata. The crown is back where it belongs, but the world's best will now set their sights on Ono once again. Canada's world number 4 Margelidon has spectacular throwing ability. Turkey's Siloglu has risen quickly from the juniors to become a major threat. World number 6 Butbul of Israel is dynamic and explosive. Macius of Sweden's unorthodox style has earned him 4 gold medals on the world tour. Triple world champion Ebenuma has moved up from under 66 kilograms and is hoping to prove he should be Japan's representative at under 73s. Uzbek hopes are pinned on the speed and guile of Tureev. Orodjov's teammate Haydarov brings the passion. And perhaps Italy's Basile can bring the X factor in a battle of 2 Olympic champions. Can anyone stop the juggernaut from keeping hold of the golden backpatch?